Here we go.
Is it up?
It's up, it's loading. Sweet.
So wait, is it good?
It is good. I see
Okay,
it,
cool.
and then,
I had a
yeah.
feeling that's what it was. It was using the stream key before the name change.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a feeling because I hadn't messed with that yet because it's been
Mhm.
long enough. But yeah, put that down a little just so that it doesn't echo. All right.
I just, oh, I don't even know if I could.
Hmm.
I just heard myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I,
yeah. Like I was expecting that. Also, let me know how loud it is comparison with like our talking in the game. But yeah.
so it's actually not bad. You can actually, like, I turn the volume up, and it's pretty good.
Cool. Let's see what we got today. Right. Oh, she only gave me one. I guess my outfit wasn't that good. Alright. Unless they changed that. Another washer. Well, I know what I'm selling and keeping.
I'm digging your new outfit for sure. Very
Thank you.
summery.
Yeah, very kind of what I would be wearing back home. With a little bit of embellishment with the grass skirt, obviously, but everything else would be accurate. I would be wearing shades that look similar to that. And slippers on my feet.
Slipper.
Right, I gotta be picking these up. How's the sound syncing seem?
It's pretty good. For the
Cool.
most part, yeah, the broadcast is legit for the most part. It just,
Just what?
I just think it's kind of crazy that I keep hearing myself as I'm talking, so then I had to pause the sound for a second. But yeah, like there's the, between us talking and then it broadcasting, everything is good.
Alright, cool. almost did the wrong thing there. Would have had another laugh at
Yeah.
Sometimes I even forget to do the trees, and it's like so easy. You just drop the 10K in there and just leave it. Overlay that you have that keeps like chomping away in the corner.
Oh, that's a gif of, Foxy from... Withered Foxy from Five Nights at Freddy's 3, but it's the creator of that series made a RPG game using all the characters and their different forms. I personally wasn't disappointed in it at all. I thought it was a good game. I still have it on Steam, but shortly after the release of it, felt kind of embarrassed that he had released it as quick as he did, because he was like, you know, I should have given it a little bit more time. And even though the fandom, to my knowledge, was very understanding, he basically encouraged people that if they were disappointed, to return it on Steam. I did not, because I actually had fun with it and enjoyed it and everything, so I kept mine.
Wow, I mean, he actually like kept it real and was like, if you guys don't like it, just return it.
What's up, Lopez? No. See, everyone wants to leave except for Chops, and it doesn't matter anymore because he's gone. But at the same time, everyone wants to leave. And then I tell them, no, you're staying. There we go.
You're
There's
staying
one.
forever.
Forever and or until reasons. Alright, what's my inventory? Okay, I got one for today. Okay, alright. Search continues. Search / getting the shells to sell the shells for the double Nook miles today continues. Wow, he got down here quick. He was literally up on the overlook a second ago, and now he's down here.
He does move fast. You just literally ran into him.
Yep. That's a fast deer man. That is a fast deer man. Ooh, that's a big shadow. Show me Dorado.
Oh.
Those things are worth money when you sell it to CJ.
Do you put them away until CJ or Flick
Damn
gets
it.
to your island?
Yeah. That was unfortunate because it was behind the tree.
No.
I couldn't exactly see it well. Oh, there we go. That happens.
Did you terraform any of this? All of this?
No. The only thing, I terraformed one part which we're getting to. Also, I put a bunch of stuff down there. There's dirt and a pattern over the dirt for the edges. Right. So this part over here, This bridge did not want to build or get itself built, so I had to constantly be messing with like the edge here, and I was trying to make sure that this river and everything wouldn't be too short, too thin, too whatever, and it took like, I don't know, probably longer than it needed to, probably like 30 minutes of just constantly messing with, 30 or 45 minutes of just messing with it to get it to do what I wanted. But
Yeah.
I finally got it.
If the river, you kept the shape pretty well all the way through.
Yeah, that was the thing too. I was like, I want to make sure that the river at least stays. The river stays somewhat like the shape.
Yeah.
Don't wanna, you know. Yep, there we go. There's another one, as usual. Let's see, is that 2 or 3? That is 3. Alright. One more. One more hiding somewhere. Also, thing I've noticed, which is a good tip, if you are ever wondering if red's here, like, if you look at my map on the screen, like,
Yeah.
at the top, not exactly in the middle, but to the, like, right, there's, like, that little alcove. That's where his ship shows up for me. So if he's here, his icon is there on the map.
Oh.
Yeah,
Good
and
to
that's
know.
why I never, like, wonder if he's here or not. I literally, when I remember that he could be around, I'm just like, oh, I wonder if he's here today. And I just stop moving for like a second, and then
Yeah.
I see what it says.
It's been a while since I've last seen red.
Yeah, same. Apparently, like, there's an algorithm as normal to, like, what person you get. And, like, it made a lot more sense when I read it a long time ago already. Because, oh, there it is. And essentially it broke it down as, oh, there you are. You online. Anyway, no, we're fine. It's good, Lobo. It's good. Pick up these weeds. Basically the way it broke it down was that, there's always a different chance, of who you'll get every day. And what it essentially broke it down was like, oh, the more NPCs you can interact with, the more characters they add, the bigger the pool. Remember when I was explaining to you earlier about having to do the game and then getting that 1 out of 10 chance that they were gonna say Chops' name?
Yeah.
It's basically like that, but it's like a 1 out of how many NPCs they are that you're gonna get somebody specific. Which is why we don't see, all dupes, okay. It's why we don't see, Flick and CJ as much as we used to, because originally it was them, and then, like, depending on how far you were in the game, maybe Mabel, or maybe, Kix. So it was like a 1 out of 4 chance that you would get somebody. Now, you know, they've added Leaf here, they added Red, LaBelle shows up, so like it's a 1 out of 7 or however many there are that I'm forgetting chance.
Yeah,
that,
there's
you
like a
know,
lot of them now.
Yeah. And so it's like, you know, it's a dice roll. It's always a dice roll. It's like who you're gonna get visiting. Hey, there's Marina. Wasn't looking for her, but there's Marina. Hi, Marina. You're not leaving either.
Have you finished collecting your fossils yet?
Yeah, I just did.
Like the whole collection?
Oh, no, I'm only missing one.
What are you missing?
The Mega Sarah whatever head, I think it was.
Okay. Alright, I'm
I
gonna
know
keep an eye
one
out
you
for
need
you.
is a T. Unless you've gotten it, I know one from the last time I visited that you need is a T-Rex head, and I've been keeping my eye open for that. So far, no.
Apparently, and I had no idea,
Mm.
apparently I collected all the fossils.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for you for that Megalocera or something?
something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Well, I have no guilt in selling my fossils then. I mean, I always sell them when they're dupes anyway.
Same. I'm just trying to collect
I'm gonna buy this hot
the
dog bed. Oh no, from the side it looked like a hot dog, it's just a futon.
what?
I'm still buy it.
Oh.
Well, from down here, looking at it, it looked like it was a hot dog in like a bun, like a joke bed, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, there's that. I need to spend more money. Actually, while we're here, because I don't care. There we go.
Nice.
Planting trees, I'm not gonna bother. Because I got enough trees already. Spend more money. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. I can just buy a bunch of these.
You know,
Dang,
I'm
I clicked through that
actually not a
menu
big
too fast.
customizer. Oh.
It depends for me. Normally, I'm not either. Apparently, and I still can never remember the time, but apparently, at least for all the non-gold tools, or at least some of them, if you customize them before they break, it heals them apparently, or basically replenishes their wear and tear, so they don't break instantly.
What? I had no idea that was even a thing.
Yeah. But, I've never gotten the timing down because I'm not mentally counting every single bug I catch, or fish I fish, or tree I chop, or
Yeah.
thing I dig. Because it's only those. You can't customize the axe, or the stone axe now that I think about it.
Did I
But-
tell you that I got the golden axe?
Oh, cool. You got the gold axe?
Yeah, you have to break 100 axes.
Not surprised. Not fully surprised, rather. Did I get a prince tunic? I want to say I got a prince tunic at one point. There's Octavian's shirt. I'm gonna buy that. I already have the costumes.
Sahara's on my island, and I feel like the last time I bought from her, she had dupes,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like I got shafted out of like 10 grand.
Right. Hi, Stinky. Now that, oh, also one thing I changed up is I added this bridge here. So this is this.
Oh, that looks really good right there.
Yeah. I was, like, contemplating, like, getting the, like, I don't remember what it's called, but the very Japantown-esque looking bridge. Because it was going to
Yeah.
be leading to the bamboo. And I figured that would make sense. And I thought about it, I'm like, but then I'd only have one of those. I'd have the wood one up top, and then all my rest would be the clay ones, because that's the ones I originally wanted to be all over the place. And I was like, I'll just keep it simple and make another wood one, so that at least it's not like out of the blue, out of the ordinary, whatever. And yeah.
Do you need a recipe for a sleigh?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. I will send it to you.
And here's the hero, it's Punchy. Hail the conquering cat hero that got rid of that damn pig. And that's not anything, that's literally me saying what happened. Because it literally, Chop's literally was a damn pig. There's this freaky looking pink pig, I don't know her name, but I've seen her pop up in people's posts on Twitter of her being one of their villagers, and she doesn't look bad for one of the pigs. But she has like, funny I thought about FNAF earlier, she has like the look of like, could be an, she has that same creepy factor that the bunny has. The Easter bunny. Zipper.
Oh,
She has like
the
that
one with...
kind of creepiness going.
Oh.
Just cause she's like, her eyes are like super wide open and she's just smiling. It's like, hi! And I'm just like, okay.
Like the creepy smile, like Judy's smile from Avatar.
Yeah. Yeah, that's also a pretty good comparison. Super happy I finally got to see all of that. I never... Because at the time it was on TV, I was in like high school and I was just busy with like junior or senior or whatever grade work, so I didn't get the chance to watch it. I wanted to. I knew it was good. I knew it was great. I just didn't have the time. I had too many projects going on and things I needed to take care of. I caught like one episode, which when we got to that in the rewatch, I was like, oh, okay, this was book 2, and it's when Appa's lost, and all that jazz. But like...
Yeah, I just got back to book 2, and it's so heartbreaking.
Wait, I thought you guys were going through Korra, or are you guys not doing that yet?
We're not doing it yet. I've just been putting, I've just been putting Avatar on the background while he plays Warzone and I'm playing Animal Crossing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And I even get distracted from playing the game just by like reliving all the moments in Avatar.
Nice. What you building, Sylvana? What you making? Floral swag. Alright, do you need that? I have the floral swag. DIY. Oh wait.
Yeah, I have that already.
Wait a minute. Oh no, wait, you gave me one, and then I hung it up right, I never learned it myself. Okay, then we're good. I just learned the DIY for something I got already.
Nice.
That's funny.
Nice! I still need an ironwood dresser, so if you ever come across that, let me know.
The Ironwood set is the hard to find set because it's the rare drops. Let's see, because everyone gets the cupboard. No. Everyone gets the kitchenette. Like, to my knowledge, everyone does, and it's like, find the rest, and it's incredibly frustrating because everything of this set needs something else. Minus this one, the Ironwood low table I got, doesn't need anything else. It's literally wood and iron. Actually, the Ironwood bed I randomly got also doesn't need anything else. It just needs wood and iron. But this cupboard needs the dresser. The kitchenette needs the dresser and a cutting board. This DIY workbench that I got needs a mini DIY workbench. And this garden bench that kind of looks similar doesn't need anything, it just needs wood and iron. But usually if it says ironwood something, it needs something else, which is just annoying.
Yeah. I yeah, I noticed like how hard it is to get, and then also like the ironwood cupboard, they just need it for all the things I actually want to build. Like I don't get why it's so hard.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I'm dumb. I can totally make a mini DIY workbench. It's the other kind of standard looking thing.
Yeah, I was that
Time to
I
check my
actually got the
pockets.
log one first.
Hmm, nice.
Yeah.
That's one reason why I like the fact that I invested in getting Lopez besides, oh, excuse me, having him replace somebody I was trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
Um, was the fact that I think at one point he was like, oh, do you want this ironwood something? I'm like, oh, you give me ironwood recipes? Yeah. And then, I mean, so far it's the only one I've ever gotten from him, but still a recipe. Still
Yeah.
part of that set of things. Let's see. Haven't come here at all today yet. Still the same fences. Well, still fences I've gone before. Not that I need fences anymore. Not that I use. Besides blocking him off, that one, you know. I never used fences yet for anything else. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Megacero, is that right?
I think I can check in a sec. Let me deposit some money.
But it was a head though, right?
Yeah, yeah, it was
A
a
something
head.
head.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know
Yeah, this
where
is a
I know
tail.
exactly where it is. So I was gonna show you this anyway, just to show you the updates of catching the rest of the bugs and fish that got added, because
Hmm.
I'm insane. Um,
No
but yeah,
way.
we'll go into the fossils first, and then I'll show you the stuff where the new stuff shows up. All right, here we go. Excuse me. Alright, so it's past all of these. And then it's to the right. Although thinking on it, technically that means then, considering it's the only one I'm missing, that this whole room is done.
Mhm.
Which is always really cool. But yeah, over here. It's one of these guys. Not him, this one. Megacerops. The
Megacerops.
the Megacerops head. It's the only one I don't have. Megaloceros I have. Well,
Oh,
that's
I
cause,
have a Megacero tail.
yeah. Yeah, I need the Megacero head. But yeah. Um. Wait, if you got all the fossils, doesn't that mean you should have the golden shovel then?
No, I heard that you get that by helping one of the NPCs, like
Really?
I forget its name, the one that washes up on shore all the time. You have to help him like
Really?
so many times.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah.
seen that motherfucker in years. In comparison to
I
everyone else, I haven't seen him in ages. I gotta help
yeah,
stupid ass Gulliver? Boo.
yeah, Gulliver,
Boo,
that's his
Gulliver,
name.
boo. Great. Alright. Well, damn. Ah, okay. Anyway, is there anything new in here? No, no, no. I'm not gonna keep saying no, because that's just gonna get annoying. By the way, there's the beta. Where is it? Wait, what? Why didn't it... Don't lie to me. I just had it pop up. Oh. They put those signs too close to it. Yeah, there's the beta. As he swims behind a log. There he is.
Oh, and that's the seasonal?
Yeah, that was last month. Actually, let me double... Because I know it's seasonal, but let me double check my giant glossary of things. Oh, okay, no. They're still around, but they are hard to catch. They pop up from... Looks like 9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Oh, I'm never on that early on the week during the week, so I need to get to work on the weekend.
Yeah, this is why I have my Switch set to 2 hours before me. Because Hawaii time has a joke, and also it lets me do things when I get off work.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the catfish chilling in there. Anything else? Profit. Oh, alright, so there's the giant snakehead. That's one of the new ones that got added this month.
Mhm.
There's the gar, also got added this month. Turtle. Okay, so you ready to see something that you may not have seen yet that blew my mind? Because I was constantly being like, when is this tank gonna fill up with anything?
Yes.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. I mean, welcome to this tank with actual things in it.
Oh my gosh, I actually didn't realize that that was
Yeah,
there.
I thought it was supposed to be sharks. No, the sharks have been popping up elsewhere. But yeah, so the piranha... So these all came out this month too. So the piranha's in there. The saddle bircher, which is this little spiky back boy, is in there. The dorado is in there. And I have to go to this sign. This giant arapaima is in there. He's a big drink of water. That's a big frickin' fish. That's a big ass river
Did you,
fish.
where did you catch that?
The river. Same with...
Oh.
So all these are river fish, by the way. It's
Mhm.
just some of them are at certain times and everything, again. So those are like the bulk of the new ones, especially this month. Let's see in here. I see one already that's new, which is the tilapia. There he is, yeah, the tilapia. The tilapia is new, also in the river.
Oh yeah, I like the saying that it has. I forget like something. Ooh, I just caught a tilapia. Something something happier.
Yeah, yeah. And then here,
So
this is the
cheesy.
frickin' super happy. Where it's like, there's the mahi-mahi from last month, there's the anchovies, there's the blue marlin I got lucky to catch, there's the tuna I got lucky to catch, there's the giant trevally that came out with the mahi-mahi. But then we got the sharks that are in here, which I'm trying to get to. There's the whale shark, big ol' shark boy. There's the suckerfish, which it's funny that it's highlighting the suckerfish that aren't swimming with the whale shark, because they're usually on whale sharks eating the krill and stuff off their body. No one cares about the house mackerel. And there's the great white. The same great white that I caught and put on the Zoom picture.
It's perfect. This tank is perfect.
I know. Actually, now that I've gotten a better outfit, let me do that, because I updated my passport. Oh right, I was standing up there because it's easier to see the great white. I wish they made the passport photo thing not so super tiny,
Mm-hmm.
but they did. And I deal with it.
Yeah.
Passport photo. Let's see. Just nudge this over again. And then down. And then... retake. Did not get him. Got his, like, tail. Really? Really? The anchovies are gonna block my face, or his face. Come on. There we go. That's better. There we go. And, Yeah, that's it, really. The deep sea fish don't have anything new. It's still like the glowy eye one, the lanternfish, the koala conton, and
Oh,
the friggin' big boy just kind of not really, just hanging out, just not really animated that well, just kind of hovering with his red
yeah.
ass things on him. I really wish they
Every time I
animated him
catch those,
swimming. Hmm.
yeah, every time I catch those, I scream.
Oh. I mean, I don't blame you. It is a freaky looking fish.
Every time I catch sharks, I scream too.
Oh, that's silly. Okay, nothing new in that sector. No, no. Oh, there's the saw shark. He's just chilling on the bottom there.
Hmm.
And then... Where's Gwen? Oh, right, they put the hammerhead sign all the way over here, but, like, he swims around this part. There he is.
Oh, that's weird how it's all over there. But
Yeah. And
yeah.
there's still nothing on this left side here. Although, they did add one for this month into here, which is the ribbon eel.
Oh yeah.
Super easy to find those just because their shadow in the ocean is super thin, like they are. So it actually reflects the fact that, oh, it's a ribbon eel. I know exactly what it is before I catch it.
Yeah, I like that you can tell with that one. I don't like the other ones are so misleading, especially for like the sea bass.
Yeah. So I had, the last time CJ showed up, which was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and take a
Hmm.
quick drink of water. But I had him make the whale shark model, and I was a little disappointed just because it's not huge. It's not a huge model. It's smaller
Yeah.
than the whale shark is. But at the same time, I was like, whatever. It's fine. So now we're in the bug section. So, no. Oh, there's the... Oh, no, that's May. Excuse me. I'm happy it tells you the dates of when you submit these things, so you can be like, oh, that's when we start catching them.
Yeah. I realize how much harder it is to actually like spider or scorpion farm right now with so many different bugs around.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen tarantulas. Well, tarantulas aren't in season, but I haven't seen scorpions in like forever.
Really? I feel
Yeah,
like I always get chased by one every night.
that sucks. Okay, a bunch of the new boys for this month are on the tree, but their sign isn't the one next to the tree, so let me find their sign. What's your sign? What's your astrological? Oh, anyway. That's a violin, that's from last month. Wait, what? Where's the Goliath? Wait, what? Well, the game's not showing it, but the Goliath beetle is somewhere.
Oh,
Weird. It's the first time that's happened. Normally it zooms in on them. There's a firefly. No, no. None of those are new. Nope. Whatever. Now let's look into the very impressive room by comparison.
it's one of my favorites.
Oh, because it's the afternoon, they're not all swarming around in here like crazy. It's still impressive, though.
Yeah, I like it when they're fluttering around and I like it when they're calm. At
Yeah,
night,
they're...
there's like a special glow to it.
Yeah. Right now they're calm, but it's still thinking that it's 6:14 instead of 8. Which, again, is on purpose, so I can actually do things.
Sith Hammer said catch a coelacanth and a fossil fish.
I have done so, but I will try, my friend. I know who that is. Good. Someone is actually able to show up. Yay. Let's see. Nothing new in there. I know that for a fact. Nothing new in there. Is there anything new in here? No. Well, Scorpion and Tarantula, mine are just chilling in their environments. Is there anything new in here? No, and no. Okay. Oh, well. The Goliath beetle's on the tree, it's just it didn't zoom in on it, but it's that one with the red and the white and the black. And then in the center of the tree is the rainbow stag, I think it's called. So they're chilling.
I think I got one of those too, the rainbow stag.
Yep.
Oh, the tree of life.
Yep. Very underrated Dragon Ball Z movie. A lot of people forget about it. But yeah, totally was a movie called The Tree of Life. It's actually pretty good. Actually, wait, no. Tree of Life everyone remembers, and Dead Zone everyone remembers, but the one with the doctor and, like, the ice biome place, everyone forgets about that one. So much so that I also cannot remember the name of it right now.
The Tree of Life movie?
No. No. There was another one that, like, took place in, like, an ice place, and I cannot remember what that one was called right now.
Sith Hammer also said thought extinct until December 23rd, 1938.
Yep. Surprised the heck out of everybody when that showed up. Just so I'm clear, this is the one yeah, this is the one I already know. Okay. Good. I thought that was the one I already knew for a trophy case. Wanted to be sure that that was the recipe I already knew for oh, I see a shark fin. Will it be a sucker, or will it be something good? And I messed it up. I hate those quick ones where it's like you get the thing and you hit the button, but then the game's like, haha, guess what? No. Okay, small shadows. Big shadow.
I usually run past the small ones too. I'm like, yeah, you ain't nothing.
Probably another
Sea bass.
Well, not even
sea
the
bass.
sea bass. The freaking
Oh.
The sea bass doesn't actually annoy me. It's the friggin' the tiny blue one that, like, not tiniest, but it's like the, I can't remember. I'm probably gonna catch one at some point and be like, this fucker. But yeah.
Horse mackerel? And
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Bluegill.
Yeah, screw the horse mackerel. I just caught a boot, and I'm less annoyed about catching a boot than catching a horse mackerel. I see another frickin' horse mackerel. I don't know. Just rage.
There's another one that gets annoying to catch. I think it's I feel like I catch it mostly in the rivers.
The black bass
Yes, I catch too many of those.
also doesn't annoy me. Only because I'm just like, not the worst. Really? My timing the night with sharks is not good. That is unfortunate. I'm usually a lot better at that. Granted, I'm alright when it comes to fishing minigame. Well, let's see if I can catch this one from behind, from the side of my house. Might have to go around the back side of my house. Because there is a little bit of land here. Can I... Oh, well, it casted.
It's all about the angles.
Yep, definitely. And it's not looking this way now. Back to the front of the house.
You might need to move your mailbox.
I mean, yeah. Yeah. Alright, I guess we gotta move the mailbox again. Alright, well, that flower's gonna have to grow back. Damn it. Like, it's not like it's the worst thing that I picked the flower up accidentally.
Yeah, it'll grow back. Plus, it's raining.
Damn it. See, now I preemptive striked, where I hit the button before it was ready. Cause I am a genius! Anyway. Let me just drop some stuff off. Also, do you need a trophy case recipe?
I think I might. I don't think I have that. Let me double check.
I'll store that. I'm just gonna toss those. Cause I could sell them, but at the same time it's like, eh. Already made, as far as I know, I already made all the items that need trash. Like the recycled boots and the tire seats and the stack of tires and everything. And I say that with comments because I got the recipes for the trash floor and the trash background.
Yeah, the trash background actually looks like seashells at first.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it does keep showing up.
It happens. It's all good. Oh, that's a big shadow. Time for focus mode.
Let's go.
Got it.
Sharks.
Which is fine. I just keep them all and sell them off. Whenever friggin' CJ descends from above to grace my island with his presence, because apparently it takes forever now. Like, I swear that he, Flick, and Red are like on the same, like, not seen that often table of the roll of the dice.
I think I read somewhere that it's like every 10 days or something. But I don't know if that's true.
Stuff.
You're the first person I've ever seen organize vertically.
So admittedly, it was a tip from the X, but it does work out really nicely. Like, all my items are over here. Stones and nuggets for... Well, honestly, stones, nuggets, the branches, the woods for, like, repairing or basically making new tools are all over here. And then the entire one column of my middle and right side of my inventory is just open for me to fill my pockets with stuff. I sent you that recipe.
Clever. Thank you.
And like it says on, and like I was saying, stuff. Alright. Oh, you're thinking? Why are you thinking, Canberra? Oh, she's self-conscious about her, saying. thing is, I keep their sayings as they are, because I can't think of anything clever. And the catchphrases are the only one I really kinda care about, if anything. Which is why they all say brother or brother on the island. Because I did that in New Leaf as well, for funsies.
I
Alright,
love
Big
it.
Shadow.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Alright, and... You're saying?
So I read somewhere that someone was trying to say, like, oh, how do I get better at fishing? And I read somebody actually write back, like, close your eyes and feel for it. So there's actually times where I'll close my eyes and I'll hold my switch up to my ear.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe in the force.
Always a good thing to believe in. I was fishing by sound for a while as well. I was doing that method of just closing my eyes. Wasn't really feeling, I was just listening for the plunk noise and then like pressing it when I heard the plunk. But sometimes that would help, and then sometimes it would just be the same as fishing normally for me. So I kinda alternate. Right now I'm fishing by how it's going because I turned the volume down so there wouldn't be an echo on stream. Which is fine. But yeah. Oh, that's a big shadow. Come on. Oh, we noticed it. Okay, and... Sea bass. Worst case scenario, if my good old friend Sithhammer is still here, I can go to my study room and just show the koala count I got there. That just chills there in my nice fancy study room.
Sithhammer snuck out.
That's alright. It's all good. I totally respect my friends being busy and not being able to stay the entire time. Because they are my friends. I don't overlord. You know what? I'm just gonna stop. I don't need to say the rest. You already know. Ooh, that's a big shadow. That's a big shadow. Time to catch it.
That bridge is just perfect.
It really is. It worked out nicely.
Yeah.
I took out a few bamboos, like 2 of them, but I didn't care. So
I contemplated actually making a bamboo maze, but I don't know if I wanted to take up a whole section on the island just to do that.
yeah, and that's kind of why I don't like use the fences to like block off a thing for like flowers or anything, at least right now.
Yeah.
It's just that again, I don't want to have to terraform anything because I like the way the island's set up because it flows nicely. And B, like, getting that one bridge to cooperate before was really annoying. I got lucky when I made the bridge to the bamboo because that part of the land was never touched yet and was perfect. It was already basically set up already for a bridge to go there. I just had to make it happen. And that's why I made it happen.
The way that your island's set up naturally is really nice. I feel like didn't really luck out as much and I had to make changes, a lot of them.
Hmm.
So now, like at this point, since I've made these like all these changes, I'm going wild. There's like waterfalls like probably every 5 feet. You walk on my island now.
Yeah. Which admittedly works, though.
Yeah.
When I think about it, there was one thing I wanted to do which would actually involve terraforming, and it's not a big enough change that would make me upset. Because again, I want to like not touch the island as much as possible. I don't care about stars. I only had to care about stars to get KK to show up and do his song and dance, and that was about it. So for me, like, the stars thing never was like, oh, it has to happen. It has to be absolutely crazy perfect. And yeah, I know, like, there's the research people have done, so like, if your star rating's better, then the money bells rating on the turnips will be better or whatever. But at the same time, if I can buy... Literally, the last time I bought turnips, I went on Twitter on Thursday of that week, and was like... I just typed in, like, ACNH turnips. Like, 5 minutes later, found someone under the latest tab being like, hey, I have, like, my turnips selling for 570 something on my island. If you want to come by, I don't want Nook Mile tickets, I don't want blah blah blah, just help me water my flowers. And I DM'd that person and was like, hey, that's still doable? And they're like, yeah. A bunch of people messaged, so they're on the island right now. Give me a few minutes for them to do their thing, and then when they're gone, I'll let you know. I'm like, okay, cool. And then like 20 minutes, 15 minutes later, I get a DM from the person, and they're like, okay, there's the dodo code, come on in. I'm like, alright. I had my inventory full of turnips except for one spot for the watering can. I went there, I sold all the turnips I had at that moment. I started watering flowers because I so I still have more turnips, but I'm gonna honor the deal and water the flowers first. And they're like, okay, cool, thank you. I started watering, my internet died, I restarted it, I grabbed the rest of the turnips I had because I hadn't sold them all yet. I also dropped off all the money into my bank account. And then I got back in once my internet was back, went there, sold the rest of my turnips. What am I doing? Right, that's what I'm doing. I got my money from all those turnips, and then I went and I watered her flowers until the watering can exploded. And I was like, okay, my thing broke. Are we good? And she's like, yeah, thank you for, you know, yeah. I'm like, cool. And then I went and I deposited my money. And now I have 6 million bells in my friggin' bank account.
Damn!
Now, admittedly, I got like 3 or 4 million of it, and then like 500,000 of it came from getting lucky that Flick and NCJ showed up on 2 separate days of the week, so I was able to sell them the giant swath of bugs and fish that have been in my house inventory at the time. So I got like 500,000 from the both of them overall, selling them bugs and fish.
That's a sweet trade-off. I mean, it's like a gamble, but you end up the trade-off is you can't make it up. I think
Yep.
when I first did that turnip turnover with Chris's like hot price at one time,
Yeah, I remember.
I think I did. I bought like 400,000 bells worth, and I walked away with 3.6 mil.
Yeah, that sounds about right from my memory.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it's not hard. Sometimes it's annoying because it's like the person that says to let people on our island is like, I want Nook Mile tickets and a bunch of bells and whatever, which I was totally ready and willing to do because my turnip price week that week was just awful. Like
Yeah.
50, just awful numbers on my end. But, you know, which is why when
Then
I
you have
got,
some.
yeah, when I
Yeah. Then you
got
just
the
have some amazing
person
weeks.
with the awesome number, it was like, yo, seriously, that's still too close. Wait. Like back up, does that do a thing? Okay, it needs one more. Okay, okay. I'm okay, okay. That's actually fine. Because I'm gonna rebuild back everything I'm doing in terms of this cliff face when I'm done. Because again, I want to keep
Yeah.
it as close to how it was originally as I can. The fact that I was even though it took a lot of struggling with that bridge, the fact that I was still able to make it, make the river still be the same that it was, at least close enough to it, made me happy because I was like, okay, I was able to keep it as close to how it was as it was. So I want here, I'm just gonna do that just so I can get the, yeah, that makes it easier on my brain. Okay. Go back into here. Go to Cliffmaker mode. There we go. And now I need to dig in. And this should... Really? You're gonna complain about the well, if you're gonna complain about the tree, I hope this is enough space. Yes. Let me see it. How does it look? It looks good. That's what I wanted. Make it so.
Nice.
And now, I'm around this sorry, excuse me. There we go. Rounded edges for the win. Hello, fellow construction hat wearer Lloyd. How are you? Would you like to take my money so that the ramp can be available by 5 AM tomorrow? Yes, you would. Damn it. That feeling when you menu through a menu too fast.
Sometimes you can't help it. Your fingers just naturally
I am so
know
happy
how to
though.
navigate.
Yeah, I am so happy though they put a as much as possible button. It just makes it a lot quicker. Because that was not
Did it
in
not
New
use the...
Leaf.
Oh, so I was about to ask you that. So it wasn't in there before?
Nope. That is new to this game. Which means, when you think about it, that means every single game before that also didn't have it. You know, it looked okay. I'm just gonna rebuild this. Because the foot of the thing is gonna be sticking out. So it's not like you won't be able to see the ramp. There we go.
I think it actually looks nice being hidden like that.
Yeah, there we go. And we got the rounded edges matching. Neat. That makes my... possibly OCD, I never got it, but that makes my picky brain happy. We'll go with picky, because it's less saying I have something I may not have, and, you know, blah blah blah. But yeah, good. Alright, cool. That will be a incline tomorrow. Alright, so... actually, if I want to be a little fancy... never mind. Had an idea, thought about it, didn't like the idea. Oh yeah, cool. Alright, so that's paid off, so now I can put the excess money back into the account, because that's just how I am. And through the bamboo forest, okay. Bamboo forest, he says, as he walks through, like, 2 rows of bamboo to get out. Oh, that's a balloon. I can't shoot it yet, the flowers will eat it. Literally.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, if you shoot a balloon down and where the present lands, if it lands somewhere where it can't be, where it can't essentially spawn in, it will immediately act as a loss.
I've lost it in water, but I've never lost it in flowers.
Yeah, that's like the dual. Oh yay, more money. That's like the dual curse of the of having a lot of flowers on your island. Is like if you're just doing things and then you see a balloon, you gotta like eye it up and wait for it to not land somewhere where it's gonna despawn. 'Cause that would be bad. That would be very, very unfortunate, especially if you were super eager to see what it was. Maybe it's something you already have, as that's kind of the nature of the beast. But at the same time, you want to know what's in that box. You want to know what's in the present. Anything in there? Right, the flooring I didn't take. And some pansies. Those are fine to sit there for now. I've got enough pansies. More than enough pansies. You've seen how many pansies I have.
So many pansies.
Yep. Alright. Let's see. This one. Those are red. Yeah, those are totally red. Okay. Yeah, because the pink ones are super obviously not red. And I'm just gonna do that to make it easier to cover the holes without accidentally picking flowers again. Getting a lot of pink roses too because I keep shoving them in this corner just so that they're out of the way. Which I'm also fine with, because I got nothing against the color pink. Right. That is the other thing I can do. All my fruits are grown in, so I can go pick my fruits. Starting with the ones all on the outside. So I realized, so a while back, when I made the main fruit grove, when I tried to, grow a pear tree and something else. It wasn't letting... it was one of the oranges. It wasn't letting the trees grow because, like, the trees are in, like, the right spot of shade. Kind of like these 2 bamboos that I'm too lazy to do anything with right now. Since I planted this, because technically they're in the shade of, like, these 2. So that's why they're not fully grown, but again, lazy. And at that point I would just chop them and move 2 of the already grown ones in the spot. But I realized that I could literally grow a pear and an orange tree somewhere else, and then just eat a fruit, and move them both into the spots I wanted. So I did that. So now the fruit grove has a pear tree where I wanted it to be, and an orange tree where I wanted it to be.
Do you shake your trees every day?
Well, I shake them when they bear fruit, and I shake them when I'm not lazy. And sometimes it's like, oh, I could do that, but my wrists are bothering me, so I'm just gonna wait. Or sometimes it's, I could do that, but... And then I eye up again these 6 million bells in my bank. I'm like, it can wait a little. I don't have the greed bug to just shove more money into the already giant money pit. I'm not Scrooge McDucking it. At least, excuse me. At least old school Scrooge McDucking it. New age David Tennant voice Scrooge McDuck's a little less greedy, which is nice. Also, yeah, fun fact if you didn't know, the new DuckTales on Disney, they got David Tennant to be the voice of Scrooge McDuck.
Really?
Oh yeah, and he does a fantastic job. It's honestly, it's his voice with just a little bit of inflection, but it works. It works very nicely. Wait a... No, that's a bell tree that's still growing. Okay, I was having a moment of, is that one in the shade? Is that one not getting enough sun? That's a big river fish, Shadow. What are you? I need to change my angle. I also need to... I need to further change my... Really? Really? Come on! There we go. And it ran. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, he does a fantastic job. Also, to make it easier on me and so I don't cut down any fruit trees, even though I have like a lot of fruit trees, I literally put the same dirt and rock pattern around all the trees that have fruit. So that way I know. So that if I'm ever in a cutty mood, even though that rarely happens, but if I want to cut a tree down or so for space or whatever, I can be like, oh, this one's a fruit tree, I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to cut any of the other ones that don't have the dirt and rock pattern.
That's pretty clever.
Because the idea kind of came from during the Sakura tree event, because you could tell which ones were fruit and which ones weren't, because all the fruit trees didn't have the pink leaves. Only the non-fruit trees did. So after I made the fruit orchard have the pattern, like a few days later, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That would actually be smart, because then I could tell what's what, and not cut down anything I don't want to cut down. Let's hope I don't fuck this one up. It is not close enough. Carefully running around the bend to not scare the fish. There we go.
I believe in you.
Did you just turn away from me, you little punk? There we go. Alright, and... Dorado. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, that's immediately going in the inventory. Because those things are worth money when you sell them to CJ. And you might be saying, how much money? Don't remember. But, now that I think about it, if I pull up that picture I sent you, like, near the beginning of the month,
does it, did it say, actually, how much it costs?
It says they're normal amounts, but if you basically mentally math double it, you kinda get what you'll get. So Dorado is normally worth 15,000 bells. So sold to CJ, each one's worth 30. And that is enough to make me be patient and store it, instead of selling it immediately.
Totally worth it.
Yep, totally worth it. Alright, back to the... Actually, before going in the main... Oh, what's up? What's up, Lobo? Oh, he wanted his phrase to get changed. No, Aru is fine. Aru is fine. No want to change your phrases. Only your greeting. can't think of anything that good. And brada, whatever, is a lot easier.
I have Anka saying yip yip.
That's funny.
It's like perfect.
Knowing me and thinking, oh, I'd probably have her mention something about sand.
Oh, true.
'Cause she's
Something
a
about the
mummy.
desert.
Yeah, something about the desert. Because the joke is too easy. Which, depending on how you feel, you know. Could work, could not. Now the great pick-off of fruits begins. So for a while, I was just shaking all the trees and then going and picking up the fruit. But thinking on it in my brain, I'm like, you know, it takes about the same time. Plus, even though you can go faster, I went and made patterns on the ground, which my guy and everyone, when they play this game, will easily kick away if you press the button at the wrong time. So I'll just shake each tree and pick up the fruits so that I know where the fruit are, and I kinda can instinctively go to where that spot is and pick them up, and not worry about kicking the pattern away. Not like it's detrimental, but at the same time it just, you know.
Yeah, it saves you that extra work when you kick it off and then you have to repave it again.
Yeah. Yeah, had a few instances where making the stone pattern get applied in the right spots. Had a few instances where I put like the next spot one spot before it was supposed to be, and then it's like, well, now I gotta fix two things. Or accidentally kicking it and being like, well, now I gotta fix that. Totally worth it though. It makes a cool looking grid pattern on my map when you look at the map.
Yeah, it looks clean and just like there's something almost like it's just aesthetically pleasing.
Exactly. And yeah, like, cause like, as I'm sure you see right here, like there's this green patch that I could have put dirt on and like had the whole thing be dirt just for the sake of matching the ground. But at the same time, I like the grass pattern, and it's not like you can, to my knowledge, pick up a tree, put the mud down, and then put it back on. And if you can, great. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of effort for it to all be the same thing. And in the end, it's the ground. Unless you dig the tree up or chop the tree down, it's really not gonna matter. And if I really need to, I made and can make a transparent panel and just cover the ground that I don't want to have fossils spawn on with the transparent ground so that it avoids that mess. At the same time, excess work still. Because then if I want to undo that, I have to go and like go over all the grass and be like, did I put something here? And just keep mashing Y until it undoes all that transparency work. So, you know, kinda not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of work, especially when you're kind
excess.
of... Yeah.
Now, admittedly, I think back here, I can't remember, but I think back here, the green on there and like right here, and I want to say all the way to the right over, maybe the right over here. I think I did put some transparency down, only because those are behind this back layer of trees, and I don't want to have to be like going like, okay, is there a fossil here? Okay, is there a fossil here? Fossil, you know, doing that over and over, and be like, searching. Because that one makes sense. That's just more tedium for me. So reducing the tedium that way, that's fine with putting the transparent ones on. But the ones I can clearly see, like over here where the camera's not obstructed by anything, no, I'm not gonna put in the extra effort of doing that. Even if it would kinda save time. Like, it would save time in, like, the fossils would spawn somewhere else. Cool. Neat. I'm gonna be searching my entire island for them anyway.
Yeah.
If anything, it saves, like, let's ballpark and say 30 seconds overall of, like, while searching everywhere else. Let's be honest, sometimes the flowers can also make it hard to see where the fossils are. Do I dig up all the flowers? No. Should I dig up some of the X's I have and sell it off? Yeah. Have I done that yet? No. I'm gonna. Just not yet. Because... bleh. Right now there's no existential point. There's just literally no extraneous reason why I would want to do that right now. Other than, like, maybe not having anything to do and then doing it, and then sure, fine. But at the same time, it's not like... I'm not mentally anguishing over, oh my god, this spot has nothing, I should fill it with blankness of a transparent thing. Like, that's not bothering me, you know? It can chill, it can be fine. And that's why I don't, like, hyper terraform anything else either. I don't have the need, and I don't want to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 rows of 6, that's 12, 24. Okay, yeah, I have enough inventory space for these cherries. Okay. Gotta do the mental math to make sure you're not wasting time of, like, going to sell and then coming back if you can take it all.
Yeah. There's... Save some for later. I think that's okay too.
Oh, I've done that too. I already I have, like... Like, I should double check it, but I think I have 5 stacks of everything. For the sake of saving and whatnot. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, whatever, it's cool. The main reason I kind of save a bunch of them... Like, the main one I have that I have saved of is the peaches, because it's the island fruit. And in my case, when you're trying to get rid of an annoying pig that finally went away, and you're trying to give gifts to everybody, fruits are the easiest. Because you can literally give everyone a fruit, it makes them happy, and then you ignore the one you're trying to get rid of, and it's supposed to make them sad and want to leave. Apparently, it just feeds the snooty characters, oh, you're ignoring me, ignore me harder kind of thing or something. I don't know. I didn't program the snooty characters. I don't know what they're into. I just wanted Chops gone. And now he's gone. And now I am super zen. Even more zen than I have been. Oh. Balloon. How's my inventory? Okay. And one more to the left. And let's see, drop these coconuts, pick this up. What are you? Money! And then pick up the coconuts. Alright, Timmy and Tommy, buy my stuff. Buy all my stuff. And survey says an easy 77,700 bells.
That's a pretty good number. That is, like, perfect. 777?
Huh, I missed
That's
the stack
great.
of 10.
It's okay. It was meant to be when you
Yeah.
cashed out your first amount.
Yep. And this would have been an additional 1,000. So yeah, that worked out funny for the joke of the number. And now, now that I think about it, essentially that fruit just paid off the incline I just made. So that works out nicely.
Well, that was perfect.
Oh yeah. That's also why I kind of have the fruit I have saved and then sell all the new ones that sprout. 'Cause why not? Yeah, admittedly, the turnip price on Sunday was good. It was 93, and I could have gone in and like... Because last time when I went in, I bought like 500,000 worth of turnips. And I would have been like, oh, I'll go in on 1,000,000. Why not? But at the same time, I'm just like, I just got rid of chops for Punchy. Hi, Punchy. I'm feeling good. Let's just chill and enjoy the time and not get stressed out about turnip prices.
Yeah, just enjoy the ride.
Yeah, let's just enjoy the vibe for a week. Just enjoy it. Not the stress.
Definitely.
What do I want to do? I want to pick up the large amount of sticks that actually, I haven't gone... I always forget the long laundry list of things to do, but I haven't shaken my trees for the furniture to drop out of it in a long time. So I'll do that. Because A, it works towards the Nook Miles achievement for getting a bunch of the furniture to fall out of trees, and B, I am still too lazy to go and dig up flowers and sell off what I don't want.
Alright, how is your wasp catching reflexes?
Good. As long as no one gets near me to talk to me, like... See?
Slippery slope. Wow.
And that is why having the net out immediately is very important. The only time the trick doesn't work is if you're using the not axe and you're trying to get wood, because then you have to... The timing on it's more precise, but I found that if you run away for like 2 to 3 seconds and then like go into the inventory itself, not the quick one, but the inventory, or even better if you press, let's see if it does its stuff. I press right. No. Wait, was it left? No. Okay. Well, the way I had it set up before was that I had the stone axe to bop the trees as one, and then when I would hit right or left, it would bring out the net. But yeah, if you run away for like a few seconds, usually 2 or 3, and you switch to the net real quick, you can get a good timing on the wasps coming right at you to catch them before they get you.
Yeah. I've always, like, if I feel like I'm not ready, I just book it for somebody's house or the store.
Yeah, and that's always the good thing, too. It's just, like, obviously where I am now is, like, the upper echelon of my island. So it's not like I can do that. Like, technically I could, but as you can tell, Punchy is out walking, and his house is right here where Shitheads used to be.
Yeah.
And it looks a lot better and less snooty, thank God. Like, literally, look at this house. This is a down-to-earth house. No crappy, ornate door. No weird, round, mushroomish looking roof. Just a normal wooden house with a wooden door.
It's a cute little wooden house.
Yeah, it's nice. And you would think that even though he's not in his house and I can't show you, I already told you that he has blue items that he just has in his decorating. I think his walls are blue too now I think about it. Like, you would think, oh, the outside of the house doesn't match that, but who cares, it just looks nice. His house makes the beige and the white door look good. Because I looked at it when I looked at the customization, I was like, it looks okay. And then I went with, like, the stonework and the door I went with, because I like those two together and it flows better. Wow, I should really dig up some of these roses. But yeah, like, his house looks less gaudy, it looks less, I'm better than everyone here. Yeah, it fits better. It's nice.
It was meant to be.
Yeah. And also the character living in the house isn't a snooty, annoying twat. Because literally, like, the moment I met him, I was like, I don't want you here. And then I find out, oh, he's the first camper. I have to take him. I'm like, really? You guys couldn't have made it where, like, you get... Because normally the camper cycle is they show up, and then, like, next week another one shows up, and then it goes until, like, you want to invite someone. At least in the other games.
Yeah.
But this one, it's like the first one you get, you have to take. And, like, for some people it worked out. Like I said, one of my friends, he got O'Hare. And I like O'Hare. O'Hare has, like, a Hawaiian shirt thing going on. And he's a nice brown rabbit. And he doesn't come off as an asshole or anything, to my knowledge. Unless they changed that, which I hope they didn't. But O'Hare is fine. Maybe a bit plain, and maybe that's why. I didn't really ask my friend why he didn't like O'Hare, but he's someone I would have gladly taken. But no, I got the friggin' sickly green looking snooty pig. And I had to take him. That's just how the game is programmed. Can I do this quick enough? Survey says yes I can. Yep, there we go.
You totally can.
And the flowers didn't eat it, which is good. And it's a refrigerator. I need my net. Right. Okay. That's fruit tree. Actually, now I think about it, that serves a dual purpose now, because I don't need to shake the fruit trees. Because I already shook them, and the fruit trees, when they have fruit, don't have the item in it. From what I've tested. Now,
at least that kind of saves you the trouble of having to revisit that tree.
Exactly. Now, on days where you've already gotten the fruit and they don't have fruit yet, do they get it then? Can't tell you, because I only thought of putting the parrot on the ground, you know, like a week ago. After today, if I actually remember to shake my trees, I will let you know. I want to say no, the fruit trees never spawned the random furniture in the tree, but again, I don't know for sure. I could be very right or wrong on that. That was a coconut I did not harvest. Yay, more money. Alright, so I'm gonna take those. Shook you. There's another stick for me. I did not shake this one, I know that for sure. That is a shadow. That is a big river shadow. Ah, dang it. That was the 5, or would have been the 5. I'm so used to it's the preemptive, like, muscle memory twitch that gets me, because most of the time it's either, like, from what I've said. Oh, what's up, sucker? What you giving me? So it says a raincoat. Do I have a raincoat? I actually don't know if I have a raincoat or not. Oh, cool, it's purple. That fits the irony of my original outfit when this game started. Nice. That can go with the further growing things of purple I have. Which normally purple, not my favorite color, but I'm none against it. Oh, there's the furniture. It was a coffee cup. Let's see if I can find that. Where? Shady Shakedown. Yeah. Rumor has it furniture trees. 33 out of 50. Getting there. Okay. So now, gonna go sell the... Actually gonna walk around and pick up more sticks on the ground. It's like, it doesn't bother me that sticks are on the ground, but at the same time it's like, there's a stick there, I should get that.
Yeah, just, I mean, and you can shake them endlessly, and they show up every day.
Yep. And there's my never-ending spawning supply of ants. And sometimes flies. I'm really happy I saw that on Twitter at some point where it was just someone walking by an expired turnip and it had a bunch of ants on it, and I'm like, oh my god, that's how you get the ants. That's definitely not expired fruit, I tried that. I literally dropped an apple on the ground for like a week and nothing happened. And I was like, okay, I guess it's just turnips. Alright.
You can get ants?
Yeah, you can get ants and flies from trash. It just so happens that an expired turnip is really good at constantly spawning them. The flies a little less so, but the ants is like constant. It's a never-ending supply of ants. Kinda like when the weather gets very specific out here where I live and the ants decide to show up.
Yeah.
Which can be annoying. But, in this game, constant supply of ants, not a bad thing.
Have you had a cockroach in your house yet?
No, they only show up if you don't play days in a row. Which is why your fiance's tent had so many cockroaches in it that one time I remember to go in his tent.
Thanks for doing that.
I was just like, oh, there's a bunch in here. I'm gonna do the mini game and just run around and step on them all. Hey,
oh, I
koi
appreciate
fish.
that.
Any sticks on the ground over here? No? Okay. Oh, I didn't get that coconut tree either. Good, more money. Time to sell this stuff. Yes, I would like to sell. I'd like to sell these giant bunches of sticks, these nests, this refrigerator, because I already know I have like 2 of them. And that's it, I'm gonna keep the rest. Oh, it's a bundle of paper. Or a document stack. So I don't know if you saw it, but I saw it on Twitter where like someone got the recipe for the stack of documents or whatever,
Hmm.
and it says to make a stack of documents you need a bunch of scattered paper. And then in the
How
same
do you get
post,
that?
well, in the same post, there was the recipe for the scattered paper. And to make the scattered paper, you need a stack of documents. So basically, those two items are an Ouroboros of the snake constantly eating its tail. Because you gotta make one with the other, but you can't make one without the other, but you need the other to make, and it never ends. This is the recipe that never ends. It lives to torture me and all my friends. Anyway.
Oh, that's hilarious. I had no idea.
Yeah. That being said, as far as I know, that's legit. Because again, this was on Twitter. Photoshop is a thing. It looked legit. Like, I looked at the text and it looked like the in-game text and everything, and it looked accurate and not fake. But you never know. Some people are really good at Photoshop. Ooh, moth. And in the game. Slow walk, slow creep, get to a flower's pace, and boom. That is one benefit of having a bunch of flowers everywhere though. Oh, look, the ants are back. Of having flowers by a bunch of stuff is that, like, if they're by a tree that happens to have a bug on the tree, like the moth or the beetles or whatever, that whole, like, a space and a half distance you need to, like, be able to actually catch whatever it is gets really easy to tell, because now you're measuring by the flower and not the ground. Because you can be like, oh, I'm in or near the flower square. I can let go of the net so it does the thing, and I should catch it. It's no longer a guessing game of, oh, am I too close? Am I too far?
Yeah.
Squares.
There's, it's funny because there's definitely sometimes when you play the game that you can tell, I don't know if this has happened to you, but with a scorpion, when you don't have your net equipped, it doesn't chase you.
Oh yeah, same with the tarantulas. Both of those won't aggro unless you have the net out. They only get pissed off at you and try to attack you when you have the net out, because they know or they think that you're trying to catch them. And that's why I never run with the net out at night. Because the last thing I want to do is proc the I am angry response from them and then get chased down or attacked when I can't see them, which has happened. Because, you know, it's
yeah, like, I was gonna say, I'm guilty of screaming every time a scorpion attacks me too.
Oh, it sucks. It super sucks. Like, I don't scream unless it catches me super off guard, like, where the fuck did you come from? Kind of a thing. But, like, if it does do the jump scare kind of thing, I'm kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, it freaks me out. I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so many times that I've scared John from screaming from getting stabbed by the scorpion.
Aw. Yeah, it happens. Jump scares will get me. Like, I love the series as a series because it has a deep... Anything with a deep lore, if I can get into the lore, I'll get into it. So for me, Five Nights at Freddy's in terms of lore is just a minefield of goodness. But man, if I were to be in a room and trying to... Wait a minute. Okay, good. I almost had a moment of, am I out of normal wood? Do I really have to farm wood? But no, I have wood. It's still here. It's just it's not by the other two types of wood. All the tree branches are, for some reason, in the middle. Why is... Wait. Sort. Alphabetical. Wait, it wasn't in alphabetical... Oh, I guess it wasn't in alphabetical order. Oh, it was sorted by type. No one... I don't want to change the sorting. That's gonna get way too confusing at this point with how much time I put into this. There it is. I will craft this table because I want to.
Nice.
If only it mattered for the giant recipes that need ironwood things. If only it mattered. But it'll live in the storage now, because why not? Let me see. If I do one more DIY, get more miles. And if I chop down a tree, says the guy with 155,850 Nook miles. And I'll spend them when I want to. When I want to. Let's check the recipes. And by that I mean let's go to the crafting table just so it'll tell me. Oh, I can make a bench. There we go. I actually wanted to make one of these benches because it looks nice. Alright, there's that one.
I really like the garden bench.
Yeah, it looks nice. It literally looks like a park bench.
Yeah.
Alright, time to choose a not fruit tree, which is made infinitely easier to tell because I did that method. Yeah, I don't need this one here. To be honest, it kind of just gets in the way of the clock and the record thing that I never use. There we go. Why did you sit down? I did not press the control stick that hard to sit down. Silly mini-me. Actually, I have a perfect idea for this. How wide are we talking here? Actually, hold on. In the long run, this will be easier. Okay, we're talking... looks like 2. Yeah, that's 2 squares worth. Alright. And do this so I don't pluck the flower.
Nice.
This one here. And this one here. Yeah, that's worth my time. Yeah. Oh look, the never-ending spawning ants. Seriously though, you see how fast these things spawn? And it's not even a complaint.
Wow.
It's literally they just keep showing up because the turnip is spoiled. And sometimes a fly shows up and then you can catch a fly.
Okay, so what you're saying is I need to let at least one turnip spoil.
Yeah, At least one. At least one. Alright. Now I will say from how, which I think I looked up and I put in, according to the Switch, I put in over 240 hours into this game. From all that game time, I have not had a wasp nest fall out of a coconut tree. So those are always safe to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm bopping them right now, because it still gives you wood. And I'm looking for standard wood right now. Because, once again, inspiration has finally struck me on something. Which is the whole point of the game. Go wild. Let your inspiration fly. Whether that means terraforming an island to all hell, or letting it be natural and just chill and go with the vibe. Like I do.
It's true, just play it at your own pace. I love this. That's what I love about this, is that you can just do whatever the heck you want.
Yep. Like the nice random person on Twitter that I went to sell turnips at, her like literal beginning of her island when you get off the skyboat is like seaplane. Is skyboat, seaplane, kinda same thing when you think about it. When you get off of the friggin' thing and you walk across the wood plank to get to the actual part of the island, she had made the highest up cliff you can and also put in some waterfall. So that would be like a water gate kinda entryway into the island. And it looked good, it had flowers, it looked nice. Not gonna lie, if I wanted to, I would do that. But I don't wanna. Perfectly content with the island being the island. As it should be. To me. Two. Need two. Also, in case you didn't know it, although I think I told you this ages ago, if you like constantly tap A when you're like building something, it makes the animation go by like at super speed.
It makes life that much better when it does.
Yeah. It's like don't get me wrong, before I knew that, I didn't mind watching the animation of like all the materials bouncing around like in Breath of the Wild, and then boop, it makes a thing. Like, I didn't mind, but the fact that it does is cool. Oh, I chased it away, but for a second there, the fly was buzzing around the turnip. Okay. This is only going to be mildly annoying. Only mildly. Yeah, speaking of Chris.
Chris. He's so funny, he sends me items that are like really Asian.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love it.
Yeah, it is. It is in the center up. Okay. And just because this one will be easier, I'm gonna do this one real quick. Well, my pet peeve is gonna... I hate doing that, but whatever. It's fine. This is fine. Oh, crap. Actually, wait, no, there is an easy way to do it. Just pick these boys up for a second.
And then flip it.
And then flip it. I really wish that you didn't have to wait for the shrubs to be in a certain season.
I didn't know that it was actually gonna do that.
Me neither. At the same time, I'm happy that I can plant these hibiscus shrubs and eventually they'll show up. But I would prefer it if they were just there.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole point. That was the whole point. Pop these holes closed. And last one. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice. I like it. Looks very good.
Yeah.
And I can get more miles for getting the wood. Okay. I think about it. Can I sell flowers to you? I doubt it. You seem to only want to buy weed. It does. No, it's just buying. Alright. Nothing wrong with that.
So the Able sisters are selling hibiscus hairpins, and they have one in white, red, pink, or yellow.
Yep.
What?
Bought them all.
What do you got? All of them?
Yeah, I bought them all, and I'm wearing the reddest one, I think. Like that looks pretty red. Hold on, let me. That looks pretty red, right? Whenever the stream catches, yeah. But yeah, I bought one of each. Yeah, they're not that expensive.
No,
Which is nice.
not.
I appreciate the fact that they're not that expensive. Anything that lets me continue my aesthetic. You know, thinking
I
on
wish
it
so.
and, what's up?
No, I was gonna say, I wish that you can buy multiple things in the store without having to like walk out and walk back in again.
Yeah, that would be nice if it had like a cart system to just be like add it all in and pay for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. You can only do one of each type of thing. You can't buy like 5 shirts all at once. You have to buy a shirt, then like a thing of pants you might want, or shoes or whatever, and then keep going through it until you get everything you want. It's one of those things I can simultaneously understand why they did it and also be like, really? You know, you guys can make this easier, right? You know, you can make this, like, not incredibly tedious.
Yes.
Ah, excuse me.
Oh, crap. Okay, you talked me into buying all of them.
Yep. They're not expensive, they all look nice, and yeah. And it's hibiscus. For one of my classes in high school,
Hmm.
ethnobotany, that's what it was. It was I took a ethnobotany class. They were like, hey, choose a native plant and grow it, and see how that goes, and record like how well it grows in the sun, and like if you used fertilizer to help it grow, and yada yada yada, or plant growth or whatever. And I did, and it went well. But yeah, I chose hibiscus.
Mm. That's
Yep.
a good one to choose.
Yeah. Super happy with it too. And then one day my dad was a little bit lazy because I got his help initially with watering down the plant growth that we had, because we just had some, but it was super super concentrated, so he helped me water it down so I wouldn't just, you know. But he was tired and whatnot one day and just said, nah, just add some water to it and it'll be fine. I'm like, okay. So I took a small amount of it and I thought I watered it down sufficiently. No. No. Unlike these ants and this fly that spawned in, it unfortunately was not enough watered down. That sucked. But it was whatever. It's not like it's a hard flower or plant to grow. It just sucks when you're putting like your all in love into growing a thing and it's like, oh well, now it's gone. Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay. Actually I'm gonna go up to the study. Nothing's changed, I'm just gonna end it here, in the study room. Okay, yeah, that's a good shot.
Still, yeah, still, you did so amazing on this room. Amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, like, I don't try to brag or whatever about certain things, but in terms of, like, being struck by inspiration and, like, sticking with it for a specific theming and typing and just, like, things and stuff, I am actually really proud of this room. Like, it started as a small idea in literally one of the side rooms, and then I grew it into this giant, bigger room full of things that look good and tasteful. And it works. It works really, really nicely.
Yeah.
Plus, what is this music? Hold on, I'm gonna look up the music that's playing. What did I choose in this jukebox? KK Sonata. That fits. The KK Sonata music is just perfect for it. Just calming and pleasant. And it's totally what you would hear in, like, a study room.
It definitely has that vibe to it. I love it.
Yeah. Yep. Plus, I got really lucky in the fact that I was able to get the skeleton and the organs diorama people, because now I have them on both sides and it fits thematically instead of just being weird.
How did you get those?
The Nooklings were selling the skeleton, and I want to say the original meat one, because I don't... organs, meat, whatever. The meat one I got from a balloon, I think. I think eventually I saw it in the Nookling store as well, but I got mine from a balloon, I believe. So, kind of luck of the
So
draw on that
random.
one. Yeah, kind of luck of the draw and really random, but it works. But yeah. So as we chill in this nice study room, to anyone that's still watching, or even if it's just to myself and my friend talking, thank you all for coming out and enjoying yourselves today. Thank you for helping me, Jeanette. Really appreciated. It was really good and fun and chill.
Yeah.
And if all goes well and things are fine and my mood doesn't like swing in any weird way by the end of the week or whatever, we will be back on Saturday for hold on a sec, what's it called?
Huh.
Hold on a second, it's right here. We will be back on Saturday for Bug Fables, a bug-inspired Paper Mario style-esque game, which I'm incredibly excited for because I love the original Paper Mario series, as well as Thousand Year Door. And from what I've been told, it plays just like those, so I'm excited. I have been wanting to stream and play that for a long time, so all goes according to plan, we'll be back on Saturday. Thank you anyone and everyone for tuning in. This is me signing off. Have a good night.